Hey guys, I'm Ozia, and today we are automating the Endoflame. So the Endoflame essentially, you drop coal or wood or anything other thing burnable that you would normally put into like a generating furnace, and it will generate mana for you. So what we're going to do today is we're going to automate the fuel process, and we're going to also automate the dropping of the item onto the Endoflame. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get a planter. So we're going to use basically a Mine Factory Reloaded version farm. Just dump it there, and we're going to need some dirt, more than that, of course. Okay, we're going to put that on there. So we're just only going to be building a small one. You only really need a small one temporarily. And then we'll put the planter, the harvester up there. Oop, there's some spawnable areas there. Fix that up. Get rid of this dirt. Okay, so we've basically got a basic setup there for a farm. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna actually start using the thermal expansion power and the buildcraft pipes, mainly because these are far simpler than the Ender IO ones, and these ones you can pretty much tell what they do just by how they look apart. So rather than fiddling around with filters and weird things, you can just look at the pipe and go, yep, that's what it's doing. So that's why I'm using these pipes now. Okay, oop, shift click. So now we've got this one powered correctly. I'll have to hook it up to a power source later. Just gonna get I think a gold pipe and some stone pipes just to get started. So one gold pipe for the outlet of the harvester, and I'm gonna run it down to almost down to the planter. But at this point, what we're gonna do is get a diamond pipe. Chuck it there. Actually, I really need some saplings, so we're going to just use spruce. So pretty decent for farms for generating wood. Okay, another hand, I'm going to go put the sapling in the green one. So what will happen is the wood will come out of here, and so will the saplings. The wood will come down here. The saplings will go into the green, and then the wood will go to the next available pipe. At this moment it'll just bounce back, but when we put another pipe on here, the wood will separate this way. Okay, so now we've got that going right. We'll just we'll put a gold pipe there just to speed things up again. Like that. Get the good dirt out. Finish off the pipe like such. Okay, and then what's next? I've just got to think what I'm doing next. Yes, so we're going to have wood that's going to kind of come out of the system. We'll want to turn the wood into charcoal, just to make it easier. So I'm going to put some furnaces down. So we're going to do like that, I think. That. Where's my pickaxe? There it is. So we're just going to use our ordinary ones, because we can get these powered through Botania. We're going to use an Exoflame. So that'll run off the power from our mana pool there. Like that, actually. Like this. Put it there. So if we just chuck in something that'll burn, it should cook it. Yep. So now we know that we're within range of this mana pool, and the system works. Get that stone out, and then what we want to do is we want to get some clay pipes, because clay pipes are essentially insertion pipes. They search for a inventory, and if there's no inventory, the item merely passes through rather than going into the machine. Okay, so we'll run this pipe up. Actually, we'll just get the sandstone because I don't want to input on the side. That. Okay, stone and such. And we'll use the clay pipe to go in the top, and then stone pipe. So when the wood comes in here, it'll go to the clay pipe. The clay pipe will then check if there's an inventory. If there's space, the wood will go in there. If there's no space, the wood will pass on, and it will pass on to the next one. So we're only using 2 because the likelihood this system will produce enough wood to basically use up both the furnaces. And then what we'll do from here is, have I got one of those pipes? I didn't get one of those pipes. What's the pipe called? Well, if I just look up pipe, I'll be able to see it. It's a void pipe. So it's ink, redstone, and glass. Redstone and ink. There's a void transport pipe. So basically what we're going to use the void transport pipe is we're just going to chuck it there. The idea here is that should we produce more wood than these furnaces can handle, we're not going to get a backlog. The wood will essentially pass by the insertion pipes and then get put into the void, so essentially be destroyed. And then, so we should probably get a power source and just look up that. Okay, where will this wrench work? Yes, it will. I'll grab that one too. Okay, and there. So it's powering up the planter and harvester, trying to put some saplings in there. Have I fixed up that? Yes, I did. Dug up like that. I should have a watering can somewhere. There we go. Just so we can test to see if the system is working. Hopefully this will grow a plant. There we go. As you can see, the wood goes out. Gets the diamond pipe because it can't go in there because it's item locked on the green side. It will then go up to the clay pipe. Maybe I need to put a gold one there to speed things up again. And then it goes into the furnace. Okay, so that's working fine. I just want to put more wood through just to make sure, to show you where it goes to the void pipe. Okay, so now that we've got these furnaces working, we want to get some wood transport pipes. Where I put them. You can do the sand. The other thing about this, the Endoflame, is that the furnaces will actually get a speed boost as well. Oop, there we go. Okay, wood. Where's my... Okay, there we go. Oop, oop. Knew I'd missed something. Just going to chuck them under there, and going to get these redstone engines to pull out of here. That and that. Not going to turn them on just yet because I've got to get the pipe section correct. Okay, so we want to pull them out. We want to move the items past here. We're going to need a what is it? An iron pipe here and an iron pipe there. Actually, no, we just need an iron pipe here. Okay, gold. Where's gold? Put a gold one there. And where's the stone and iron? Stone pipe, iron, and I think if we go, yep, that should set up to go in the right. Actually, no. Oh, that's it. That's it. Sorry. Okay, so they should essentially pull out and push over this way. Now we just need to set up our Endoflames. Exoflames. No, Endoflames. We'll do it over here. You know what? There's one thing I haven't made. It's a dropper. It should be too hard. This is what's going to basically put our coal onto the items itself. So it's just redstone and some cobblestone. Now, whenever you place these droppers, the outlet hole essentially faces you. So you want to, I don't know, one more. Make it so you're pointing upwards, so the hole faces downwards. You can just get rid of the support structure. There we go. So then, put this dirt back down again. Well, actually, you should probably use a clay one there. Clay there. And a void. So clay. Sandstone. Sandstone should avoid the... Oh no. Quartz. Just don't want to run there. Just gonna move that there so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, stone. That's the wrong one. Okay, that should go to the dropper. Now, the dropper itself requires a redstone signal, so we're going to set up a timer and some rednet cables, just so we can basically regulate how fast the... Actually, we'll do it from this way. And that. Put the timer and the outlet redstone signal. We'll increase that to 42 for the time being. Gonna get our plants, chuck them in there. Actually, just move that on there. Okay, let me just see if I've got this correct. This looks right. Actually, I'll put a void pipe in at the end, just so we don't get a spill out. Okay, that looks about right. Now, to figure out what you want to set for the timer, a piece of coal will last these Endoflames 40 seconds. So, if you do the calculations, wood is 4 times weaker than coal. So if you're just putting wood in here, about 10 seconds each. Since we've got 4, we can divide that 40 seconds for the coal by 4 because each of them will take 1. So we can essentially knock this down to 12 seconds. You could probably go with 10 seconds, but then you're going to run the risk of, say, inefficiencies working in there, and you end up having a build-up of coal sitting there doing nothing. This way, this should essentially correct itself. Even though it will run slightly less efficiently, it will sort of correct itself over time. Okay, so we should be able to turn these on and start pumping out the coal. And hopefully I've got this iron pipe pointing in the right direction. I have. That's good. We should probably look at the mana pool just so we can see how much mana is in there. As you can see, we are using a little bit because of the Exoflame. These are not binding to a spreader, so we're going to put a spreader in there. Mana spreader. One should do. Okay, so we're actually generating quite a bit of mana. As you can see, 4 of these, you can just see how far the green bar goes up. We'll compare it to the day blooms. As you can see, they don't build mana up very fast at all. So there we go, that's how you can do it. So remember that each coal should last 40 seconds per Endoflame. So the more Endoflames you put in there, you can lower the output timer. There we go. Another thing is these Endoflames also have a grab range of about 3x3. So this one here will grab coal that falls here. However, if coal falls here, it may not be grabbed by the one that's 2 spaces away. So ideally you want to put a dropper above. You can, however, have droppers pointing their side, and they will throw the item at a certain range. Usually they throw about 2 to 3 distance, but also you can put say a block here to prevent them from going any further. So you can set up however you like. How are we going, banner? Yeah, so that's how you essentially automate these Endoflames. Now, these ones will only grab one item that has dropped. So if you drop like 10 pieces of coal each, they'll only grab 1 coal. Now, there are certain plants like the Gourmet, or let's see where it is. They're so hard to say, these names. It's not those. Oh, we're in functional. We need to be in generating. So the Gourmet, whatever that one is, this one will, instead of just grabbing one item, it will grab whatever is there, including whole stacks of items. So you can waste a lot of potential mana. So if you want to use them instead, make sure you have a timer set. Make sure you're only dropping 1 item at a time per plant, or else you're just going to have items being lost. So yeah, it's a pretty nifty system. Plus you can always just chuck another furnace nearby to do your automated furnace work as well, rather than making a powered furnace or an alloy furnace or whatever you want to use. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think that's about it today, guys. This system essentially will run itself. Oh, actually, I should note that instead of having the void pipe there, you could always run the pipe to... Actually, I've got a generator. Where is generator? Put the generator... Obviously, I've put this in the wrong place, haven't I? Well, not ideal place, I should say. Let's just put the generator there for the time being. And then what you can do is you can, instead of... Oh, I'll just grab that. I'm using clay for wrong pipe. That's what I mean by using Buildcraft pipes, because you can just tell by what the pipe looks like. Okay, run that. Whoop, whoop. Okay, and then you can put a void pipe on the end. That means that as soon as this system essentially runs, when this gets filled up with charcoal, which it probably will, the charcoal will go down the system. It will then go into the generator or whatever kind of energy creation service you've got at the moment, and then you can run the leadstone pipes all the way back over here, and you'll actually have a system that not only creates RF power but mana power as well. Let's just run it over here. So there we go. System creates automatic mana, and also Or no, as you can see, it's already building up. We've done 3 columns already. My system in my other world actually has 9 Endoflames, and it's ticking around at about 5 to 6 seconds each. And it is producing tons of coal, which also produces power for my base as well. Okay, so actually that's it for today's lesson or something. And until next time, guys. Ready, aim, fire.